All right, sit up tall for me, Abby. This is Abigail, my 5-year-old model, and she is going to help show us how to do a wrap around braid. Some call it the Elsa braid. All right, she's going to look straight ahead. And what I did was I started out with the side part. So most of her hair is going over this way, and so it's not down the middle, down her nose. It's off to the side, about the middle of her eyeball. And now she's going to lean this way for me. And I'm taking one section at an angle. And if you watch the other video, this is the Dutch braid, except it's going to wrap all the way around her head. The main difference is it's not going straight down the middle. Instead, I parted her hair, and I'm going to keep it close to her hairline all the way around so that it's not in the middle of her head. So I start by taking 2 fingers and breaking apart the hair, and my thumb is pinching this one. Now the outside hair always goes underneath the middle strand. So it goes underneath. Now this time I'm going to add hair to that outside strand. Make sure you keep your knuckles as close to her scalp as possible. This one, add into the outside and go in underneath. And then after you go underneath, kind of pull them tight a little bit. Yeah, keep your knuckles as close to the scalp as possible so that her braid stays nice and tight. Goes underneath, and then I pull. See, and I'm keeping it real close to her hairline. So these sections are going to be really long. It goes underneath. Use your pointer finger to pull it through. And these sections are really short. They're right by her face. Another big section here. Use the pointer finger to pull it underneath. And then add to that outside section that then goes under the middle. Outside section, pull underneath the middle. Come this way. So you can see, and I'm keeping it real close, like right there behind her ear, and pull in tight. Then I'm starting all the way up here, pulling it under tight. And that one went under, then I'm pulling all the way from up here. Add into that outside. That'll go underneath that middle one. Add into that outside strand, switching. Add into that outside strand. Abby, sit up tall. Good girl. That one goes underneath. Again, trying to keep it close to her hairline. You can have her look down a little bit. Look down, honey. Add into that outside and pull it underneath. See, it's all close here. Add into that outside. These sections are underneath are really short, but these ones that I'm pulling from are nice and long sections. If there's bumps or it looks funny, I'm just smoothing it out with my hands, combing it with my fingers, switching. I'm gonna add hair to this outside one. Switch. Adding all of this to this outside one, then pulling it underneath that middle strand. Taking this section, adding it to the outside, holding it tight, and then switching it to my thumb, pulling it tight, adding it to that outside strand, going underneath, switching hands so I can pull it real tight. Sit up tall, honey. Good girl. Adding to that outside, and again, those sections are going to be pretty small, and this is the last one. And I add it to that outside, and it goes underneath, and then I just pull it tight, and see how it's kind of tingly. I'm just going to take my comb and smooth that out a little bit, and then I just finish braiding it down. Some pieces will be a little shorter than just a regular braid because they had to come further. Just braid it down, going under, 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 under the middle, and then you just tie it off and then sit up tall, Abby. Okay, now I'll turn her around, or we'll just, you can see the front and it just sits right, look straight, honey, look at Diane, and smile, smile. And it goes straight and hangs down over her shoulder and wraps all the way around. Good job. What do you think, Abby?